Okay. So, you guys managed to defeat Gluttony. Woo! However,
Hurrah!
in your
Yay.
adventures to defeat Gluttony, there was one slip of the moment where something happened that was a little bit unexpected. In that Sidian turned Mel into a bird. And with her newfound freedom of flight, she took off and left Sutton Outpost.
What?
Fucking bird.
I don't remember if we told her she only had an hour. I think that's something we discussed. Did we actually tell her, hey, this only lasts an hour, or is she going to be skyrocketing to the moon? And then she turns back.
I'm sure I
Who
told her
knows?
that it was an hour.
We'll find
That's
out.
the reason I sent Ember, because Ember was immediately after her, and if things go sour, she can dive bomb. As long as she's within range, Ember's going to become an egg for the rest of this episode, but she'll live.
And so, in a brief moment of panic, you all sent your pets out to go hunt down Bird Mel. And so now we will pick up with these wonderful pets and see what they are up to and if they found Mel.
I hope so.
And so we will begin with. Go ahead. Oh.
No, go ahead.
Perfect. And so you will actually begin with the person that took off first, which will be Ember. Ember, if you need me to skip you, let me know.
No, I'm fine. Let's go ahead.
Perfect. So, Ember, you take off, following after a free-flying Mel who seems locked in on a specific target far away from her. As you are soaring through the sky, go ahead and roll me a survival track so that you can keep track of Mel.
This will be so much fun. Survival. Okay, got a 1 in wisdom. So that'll be a 1. Let me roll. I'll be using. Yeah, let me just use my character. It'll be easier. Just roll a d20. Yeah, that's the 5th time. There it is. That's a 1 with an 11 on it, because I only got a 1 in the wisdom, I think, in survival. So 12 is total.
12 total. Ember,
Could be worse.
you keep track of Mel through these guys as she is weaving almost really gracefully through these trees. It's a bit surprising, as if she knows these forests
Bird.
really well. However, as you are attempting to gain ground, she makes this sharp turn that catches you off guard. And when you turn to try and follow after her, she disappears.
Uh-oh.
Mm,
Is the
we're gonna have to
map
put in.
supposed to be all black at the moment?
I think Ember's the
shouldn't.
only one that has the character there right now. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Then I did all reload the page.
Yeah, I'm panicking. I'm going to try and find her. I don't know if this will be a reception or whatever, however you want me to try and search, but that's it.
Go ahead and roll me either a perception or survival check to see if you could try and find.
Oh,
That'll be another 15 with a +1 because I'm just a little bird.
Perfect. Ember, as you are searching for Mel in this forest, you do notice some strange markings on some of these trees that you're flying by. It looks as if something had recently gone by and scratched at the wood. It does not look like Mel Talon size scratches, though.
Okay, that is concerning, but until... Alright, that's something to keep in the back of his... He'll keep it in the back of his head, but he's going continuing search for Mel. Looking around, just while he's flying around, really hoping that she isn't, like, behind him laughing.
Perfect. Calatrus, you were sent off not shortly after Ember. So you managed to, as you were flying, see Ember and Mel take this sharp turn and disappear as well.
Alright.
As you fly to gain distance on Ember, what would you like to do?
I forget because I believe Mercy had sent Ballard at the same time. Is Ballard accompanying Calatrus, or is Ballard following along on his own?
I think the idea was that if she promised not to like eat him, then he could like maybe ride on her back and they could like scope out together.
Crystal, your thoughts? Or
I'm
your
fine.
memory as well? Yeah.
I knew Ballard was on someone. I didn't know if it was Nyx or Calatrus. I could not remember.
Yeah, I didn't remember either.
I am okay with it being Calatrus.
I think it was Calatrus. Though also size-wise, I think we've had some conversations regarding this. Does that work? Because I know Ballard is decently, large for a larger sized rat.
It's like a large rat. Oh.
But like still Calatrus?
I would say it would still be fine, yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If not, he can. I mean, Nyx is a big trio.
Yeah. Probably on the
word for it.
side, and Calatrus is not, and that's probably Calatrus is a little bit slower.
Mm-hmm. Carrying extra cargo.
But yeah, so do I still see Nyx? Oh no, it's Nyx is still behind. Do I still see Ember but not Mel?
Correct. You see Ember kind of hesitate as she is looking around, unsure of where to go.
All right. I wanted to see if Calatrus had possibly caught Bird Mel's scent. I might be able to track her down that way.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a survival check. We'll treat this like a tracking.
Okay. Would this still count for the keen smell because she has the ability advantage on wisdom perception checks that rely on smell?
This one I would say no, because it lists out specifically perception checks, and we're not doing well.
Okay, gotcha. All right, then I will use this one. That's just going to be flat wisdom then. And let's see. 5.
Ooh,
4 plus
you definitely caught a whiff of something. Almost, it smells similar to an animal. And as you're trying to track down the scent, you realize that it's not really getting closer or farther away from you. I think you just latched onto the scent of Ballard, who is on your back at the moment.
Damn it, Ballard, we've lost track of her. I think
Ballard,
maybe...
I
that
can smell them.
shampoo
They're
is so-
close.
It's the
Yeah.
shampoo you're wearing.
Are you wearing cologne?
The only cologne I am wearing is the scent of the great outdoors.
Ah, rat piss, I see.
So
Listen,
old
we
Irish
rats
Spring.
are very
Got it.
hygienic creatures.
I was about
but
to say,
have
like,
you know-
wait, isn't he always like on Mercy? I assumed it would smell like her, whatever her cologne is. Is that her cologne as well?
Old Irish Spring.
He bathed in holy water.
Myrrh and frankincense.
She smells
No
like
luck
Christmas
there,
in the
yeah.
church.
That is what I listed as her favorite scent.
That's actually pretty fair.
But does she actively go around trying to smell like it?
No, it would be probably completely by accident, like lighting incense or something.
Yeah.
Fair.
All right. Calatrus is going to aim to fly towards Ember so that they can regroup. Actually, maybe also worth checking. Ballard and Calatrus can speak common, but are we ruling it that since they are animals and animals can speak to each other?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not
You're-
going to go through
you're
the
a
complication
flying-
of like,
You're a flying
he
cat,
speaks
dude.
Cerberus, so it doesn't translate in Bert. No, y'all speak the same language. Close enough.
Okay.
Nope,
Or
it's
at
just
least can
chilling.
communicate
back.
enough.
Like
This guy's
you're a
got
bird with
speech.
wings. Let's not like.
I think most birds have
You
wings.
need a cat with wings? Most birds have wings. A
Most
cat
Oh,
birds
you're sorry. You're
have
a
wings.
cat with wings. Sorry, a cat
Yeah.
with wings.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
have
go ahead and
3
rule
heads.
it that yes, you guys all speak common language, which in this case is animal.
Secretly share one language. It just sounds different, but it's all one
Mhm.
language.
So yeah, you guys approach Ember, who appears to have spotted something, though not quite Mal.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a
Did
little
you
bit of
find
panic on his face, but have you guys approached?
Yeah, are we like perched on like some tree branches or something? On the treetops or something like that?
Hovering. Oosh, oosh.
Well,
Yeah, you guys can perch if you guys would like. There is a nearby tree that you guys
I
can
mean,
perch to.
yeah.
Sounds good.
What did you find?
oh, tracks of something else, something larger. Hopefully not hostile, because around here is where I saw Mel sneak off, and I can't find her right now. So I'm hoping we can. I don't want to say split up, but it's probably going to have to be that way. All this is in your head. Ember does not, in fact.
Okay. Interesting. Calatrus will note that down. Mentally.
Murder's pet wants to
Think of
split
it
up.
like Alan the alien. Like, but it's only one person at a time, so like he's got to go back and forth between you to make sure everybody hears him.
Would Nyx be catching up around this time, or is Nyx still catching up? Still a bit behind.
We could jump to Nyx now. As you guys are kind of recounting what Ember has seen, Nyx, you are approaching this group on foot. Were you following Calatrus? Because I'm assuming she would be the the closest pet that you would be able to see.
Yeah. Just because, yeah, like you said, that I'm last, so one of the heads would definitely be looking up, kind of making sure that Calatrus is still there, while the other two are kind of just looking and sniffing around, making sure not to run into anything.
Very nice.
One of them's watching Calatrus, one of them's like watching where they're running, and then the dopey head's just like looking around at like all the smells and sounds and creatures around.
I picture
Yeah, something like that.
I picture the dopey head like when you take your dog on a car ride and he sticks his head out the window. Just enjoying life.
Yeah, no,
Yes,
he's actually
but
letting the other two heads
surprisingly-
take full control.
Yes, but surprisingly, best sense of smell. So, anyways.
Ooh. But yeah, as you are approaching, you do see Calatrus with Ballard on her perch up on a branch nearby, and you spot Ember, and they seem to
Muy
be
bien.
discussing something.
¿Quieres jugar con algo?
Oh, Ember speaks Spanish. That's nifty.
Oh my god.
This
that's
is the
why
language
she's
of
good at
Ember.
telepathy. This is why. Yeah, well, she's Tierra de Fuego.
There
Ase Frio?
Oh, that sounds
Yeah,
fattening.
sweet.
No, Tierra de Fuego means land of fire.
Oh, okay. I was thinking Frio Fuego. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, well,
Listen, I'm
me.
bad Spanish.
it's fine.
Yeah, it's
I-
fine.
yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about that.
Land on fire.
Okay.
Is Celia around?
Not yet.
Anyways, do I hear
Sorry.
what they're talking about?
You don't hear what Ember is saying because Ember is talking telepathically. But you do hear murmurs from Calatrus. So you know that they're having some sort of conversation. I don't think you could pick up quite exactly what they're saying.
If she sees Nyx coming and running up, she'll kind of look down and yell, "Hey, do you still have Mel's scent by chance?"
Go ahead and roll me a survival check, Nick.
Sorry, 1 second here. You said a survival check?
Yes, please.
What is that? Intelligence?
No, survival is wisdom.
Use that snoot.
Maybe have the most intelligent head roll.
uh,
Does he get to roll 3 times?
14?
Okay.
No.
No,
That
deny.
sounds tiring too. Only
What,
3
picking
for
up
every.
two
No,
extra dice?
fuck that.
You know, two
She
extra
rolled a.
dice?
She rolled a 4, or they rolled a 14. Sorry.
Perfect. With a 14, it is very faint. But it is your dopey head that manages to latch on and recognize the scent of Mel.
I think the other two would kind of notice or realize as well. And they would, well, with maybe the exception of the dopey looking one, would both look up at you and just, I think I found it. And then they just run off on their own in the direction.
Oh no.
You just had like an echo for I think it was just literally the words "and they," but you would echoed really interestingly. But no, you're good now.
All the voices of the dogs were combining.
A little bit. I'm gonna try something out, but I think I need to actually have a conversation. So, not just short bursts here, but yeah, they just kind of run off in that direction.
Perfect.
Guess
You
we're
know this
following.
direction is heading north, and you see this starting of what looks to be like a stream. As you are traversing through this forested area, it starts to get a little bit more rocky and a little bit more barren as you approach closer and closer to the mountains of Acedia. I would like everyone... Oh, is everyone going to follow Nyx is my next question before I just make assumption.
Yes.
Onward.
Calchus will.
Perfect.
She will
Just quick point of reference. I'm glowing at all times, 30 feet of normal light, then an extra dirt an additional 30 feet of dim light.
Yep.
I'm a kind of glowing.
You are a
mix.
beacon.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
stealth is most definitely not a thing that he's ever going to do. That's why Merzus keeps him like under the cloak and pocket.
Calatrus, if she notices that and like notices that there might be monsters around, will fly a little bit farther away from. Maybe
You know,
farther
60
than-
feet is minimum
let's
distance
fly.
if you don't want to get hit with some light.
Let's fly away from this glowing ball of light.
This is why I have my like little Spitfire thing that's like ranged like a normal witch.
Perfect.
Jesus, now I read it that I have advantage on wisdom checks that rely
Perception
on hearing and
checks.
smell. Jesus.
Perception
No,
checks.
it says for keen hearing and smell has advantage on wisdom. Oh, I see. Wait, perception.
Parentheses perception
Yeah,
check.
yeah.
Jesus.
Yup. Speaking of, can I have everyone go ahead and roll me a perception check as you guys take off further to the north?
Would this rely on smell? And then probably also would this rely on hearing for Hess part?
I will say yes.
Perception is.
If you want to roll with advantage, I will say yes, and I'll let you know what you guys pick up using those senses.
All right.
Wow,
10.
man, terrible. I should not be the one leading
What
the
if they're
investigation.
trying to use like all of their senses?
If you roll with
Okay.
advantage, I'll give you the advantage on those senses.
On the hearing and smell? Okay.
Yeah, pretty basic right now. 13.
Perfect.
Considering that's advantage, that could have been better, but that is also a 13.
18.
Ooh.
Okay.
Feels
well,
weird.
the other one
like
was
we were playing
the
level
other one
11
was 4,
characters.
so
As you guys are making your way north, you realize that it is taking you a while to gain traction on Mel's scent. You guys actually traverse what appears to be at least 20 minutes. And you think it might be close to the time when this spell that was on Mel should be lifting up. However, as you guys are continuing to follow, Nyx, you will realize the scent is not getting any closer. So, this either means that she is continuing to move in the same velocity as when she was a bird.
is she in the river?
But if she was in the river, wouldn't that sweep away the scent? Because the water really
No,
kills
because you are smelling her. You're not smelling.
Smelling
Water.
You still have the scent of her. A little and everyone,
Scent
as you guys
elevation.
are making your way up north, you guys hear and smell what appears to be a small skirmish. In fact, Nyx, you actually pick up a very acidic smell coming further north.
I think Nyx had the hearing and Calatrus had the smell? Or was it the other one? I mean,
I thought it
I
was the
have
other.
both, my guy. I have both.
oh,
That's
you
why.
were significantly
Yeah, that's
better,
why I
right.
zoned in on his smell.
Yeah.
Yep. So you guys smell something very acidic. And you guys hear what appears to be a skirmish going on.
Oh,
What do you
dear.
guys like to do?
We should probably check on that.
Yeah.
She's not involved in it, but absolutely should check.
I think one of the heads, the motherly one in the middle, would probably still try and be finding, like, see if the scent is just as strong, while the other two are kind of like focusing on what's going on in front of them.
Well, if the girl has gotten herself in trouble, then we shouldn't dally.
If it's not her, we should see if we can pick up the scent, but follow that. But it doesn't seem like the smell is taking us towards Mel. Or does it seem like the smell of Mel is taking us towards the fight?
Yes.
Okay.
She's
We
probably
should-
just messing with a chemistry kit.
Thanks, City.
She
I
has been studying
so.
potions, that's the thing. But
Has been practicing, yes.
Put her
But
down,
she's still
Dahmer.
traveling.
we have confirmed that there is something else in this place that could leave some serious claw marks. Let's get to it. And I'm just going out there. FYI, if I'm going first, there's no surprise. Going in very much bright lighting it.
Calatrus will kind of fly in. I think at this point, either trying to get ahead of you or going in with you. It kind of depends on what Ember's doing.
Ember's going straight forward, assuming that we're kind of all following, because the only one who's got the scent right now is
Nick.
Yeah, Nick says the
yeah.
scent.
So Nyx is kind of, unless he specifically points in a direction, in which case he'll go on
Well,
ahead. Otherwise,
If the scent is getting stronger where this conflict or skirmish is happening, then that's where they're headed. Cause
do it.
because
I think-
Centurion left him in charge of her. They're fucked if anything happens.
I think we're probably not going in stealthily. I think we're just rushing in.
Going in live.
So
Got it.
my fur is black, but that doesn't mean that's my mentality.
Commando.
So as you guys are heading north towards the sounds of these skirmishes, you will notice, Nyx, especially you who's on the ground, more and more spots of little pools of acid.
This seems
And now,
awful. Okay.
Ballard will just look at Caltrus.
like
It was
lingering
your
on the ground,
Fella.
Correct.
What allowed
Faster,
this to
we gotta move faster.
could be.
Yeah, he's.
Or it could
I
be
mean,
whatever's up
Nick's
now.
still trying to move towards the scent, but still weaving and making sure he doesn't hit acid on accident. Still on alert. All three heads on a swivel, plural.
Might be
Um,
defending herself.
Yeah.
How fast are you moving? Because if not, Ember might fly ahead.
Let's see. 40 feet.
Also
So
at 40 feet. Flying. Though it might be slowed. I don't know, we'll see.
60 feet of just straight flying. So, but I'm
Perfect.
at
going
least
in the right direction. I'm
30
lagging
feet in
a
the
little
air,
bit.
though. I'm 30 feet in the air at this time. Those are like bobbing, weaving, and essentially
I'm going to
being,
back you
little-
up slightly.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
as you guys are heading forward, Ember, you would be the first one to notice this because you are slightly ahead of the rest of the party. But as you
And
are
Bo.
flying, you see what appears to be a fight between these strange bug creatures.
Huh.
And what you can only describe
Valid.
as a little red dragon.
Oh,
Fuck.
I know that dragon. Get these stupid bugs off me! Oh my gosh.
Ah. I guess I'm spitting fire.
Are we rolling
Well.
initiative?
I would like everyone to go ahead and roll initiative if you're jumping into this bug fight.
Yes, indeed.
Please tell me I don't have to roll
that-
3 times. I would
No,
shoot
just once.
myself.
Just one.
I know I'm not going to survive this. Guys, please don't forget my egg when you have to bring me back.
Oh my god.
You say something about an egg?
4.
Confusing.
I forgot how I add plus or any minus to any of this. So I'm
Don't
just gonna
forget
go
to
with
bring my
straight
egg
roll
back
already.
when I do
I
go
will
down.
say-
because-
For all of you guys also should have your stats loaded into Foundry. And you should be able to roll there if you would like. All you need to do is
Oh, they
double click
are
on your
now.
token and it'll pull up your character sheet. And then you could just click on whatever stat you want to roll on and it will roll. Initiative will be the little dice on your picture, on the top right of your picture.
Crystal, the screen's
That's
still
right.
black for me.
Okay.
Making sure everything's the same.
There we go.
as
I
long
gave you
as-
vision.
Yeah, it looks like it.
I rolled a
Right.
4.
I'm waiting for whatever kills me.
I like how
don't
that's
have
your
access
default
to
state.
counter right now, unfortunately. I'm Ember. I showed you her stats, right? She's
Actually,
basically a wizard.
not too shabby.
Basically.
Yeah. Basically
At least
a
we
wizard.
have a
Like
magic
low
user.
level wizard.
At least
That's
we have
the
a magic
low
user.
level. I got one good shot at me and a way to help somebody if they're in serious trouble, and that's it.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Like, we're all pretty low level here.
Yeah, that's why you guys are fighting both. Nyx is a
There is still
16.
indication of something bigger, so
Yeah, we have to fight an actual hawk. That'll be a hell of a boss fight. This is our monster hunter, guys. Welcome to the wilds.
I don't know, how big is Nyx?
Medium size.
Okay.
I think I'm technically tiny. Yeah, tiny celestial.
I think it's showing. Oh, I see. There we go.
Bug. Nyx.
I'm guessing all this acid is coming from these bugs.
I would assume
They got
so.
booties full of it.
Gross.
You think they vomited up, or do you think they just? I won't finish that sentence.
Well, maybe Mel has been like stomping on them, squishing them for fun. I don't know.
Maybe, maybe not. I don't know.
So, seeing as you guys are approaching, you guys do see one of these bugs, the one that's closest to this little red dragon, reach out and attempt to bite this dragon.
And then just checking would. Oh no, I think that's where they were. So. But effectively, Calatrus and Ballard are sharing a space since he's riding on her, I assume?
Yeah. Yeah, I just had you kind of close by, but yeah.
That's fair.
I don't want you guys stacked on top of each other. But yes.
Until Ballard does,
14 to hit you, my little red dragon, which I think will miss.
16.
Perfect.
Hmm.
The second bug, in seeing there's some prey outside of that dragon, will start to approach you, Nick, and try to bite you.
Go for the poison, it hurts.
That one will miss. I'm assuming a 4 does not hit.
Poison?
No.
Oh.
No, not at all.
Perfect. The next it is your turn.
Okay. Well, Nyx is going to multi-attack. I think I can. Yes.
Perfect.
I'm just gonna roll 3 times first. One
Yep.
sec here.
Ah, perfect.
So first one's a 19,
That one will hit.
12,
That one will miss.
and 13.
That one will miss. So what?
Okay, so one of them. Nice. And I think it's a 2d4 plus 1. And can you also do a strength saving throw, please?
Sure, my bugs are strong. Totally. That's a 9.
okay, no. So you take. So you take 6 piercing damage and are knocked prone.
Okay.
I
Anything else you would
think-
like to do, Nick?
I don't have any bonus actions, so.
Welcome back to level 1 characters, guys.
Yay!
Not that. Barely
If
even
they're
that.
prone,
You
are
kind of-
they? If they're prone, are they? Do I give them like opportunity attack if I move away from them?
If it is, it's advantage.
Oh, I wasn't sure. That was gonna dictate my next move.
I'm not certain, so sorry.
I don't think it says anything about preventing an opportunity attack. It would just be, like you said, at disadvantage.
Oh, never mind. I guess I'll just stay there for the time being. Yeah. That's it.
Perfect. Calatrus, it's your turn. You see a
Alright.
juicy bug lying prone,
Lying prone.
and then 2 other
Um,
bugs.
I'm going to roll for Calatrus to see whether she's going to ask Ballard what he wants her to do regarding something, but yeah, no. I'm sorry, Ballard, but here I know what I'll do. Because she's here, and let's see. So she'd move to about. Let me see, make sure. Okay, yeah, that would still be good. Move to about there and fly to about there with Ballard on her back, and then she's going to spin upside down to knock Ballard off, but like low to the ground so he's not like.
Oh, so you're just dropping him off. Whee!
I'm dropping it off.
Listen, I've got both a melee weapon and a crossbow. This is fine.
Yeah. But, you know, also dropping him off outside of the melee range of any of the bugs.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And then, continuing the spin, she is going to dive claw at this bug,
Okay.
trying to land about there. Would that work?
Yeah, that should be fine.
Okay. Going to try and dive land, but the more so, I think, on top of this bug. And she's going to try and slash at its, particularly at this. I'm uncertain of whether it's acid or poison. I heard acid before, but then I also heard poison before. But
Well,
she's
I
going
think
to-
the smell that I got was acid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It would be acid.
All right. All right. Good to know.
Oh, who knows? They may have
I'm
poison.
sure it is poisonous if you drink it, right? Like, I'm sure that's
Probably
also.
both. Probably both. But no, she's going to claw at this bug creature. Multi-attack. Oh, that's nice. Let's see. That's a +4 to hit, so 7.
That will miss.
Yeah. But multi-attack, so second attack. That one is a 15.
That will hit.
Alright. Which I guess I also forgot if there's any bonus to flanking at this time. Because she landed opposite this dragon creature.
There would.
Would the 7 hit with the bonus, or would that just be advantage for both of those rolls?
It would be advantage. If you want,
Okay,
I could
could I
treat this as the
retroactively-
first hit, and then you could roll your second hit.
Yeah,
Since
okay.
it was 2 rolls.
Well, that's fair. Here, I'll roll damage.
Man,
for the
I'm such
first
a
hit then.
lenient DM. Look at me. I'm so nice.
So kind.
So kind, so kind. And that's +2, so 7 slashing, no, piercing damage.
Okay.
But you do it probably more like a flash.
Claw.
Clawing
Oof.
across.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Alright. And then, second one is... Oh, well, one of those is notably better than the other. So that is a 23 to hit.
Okay.
I assume that hits. So,
A
19,
23.
so 1 off from 20. Then that's... Oh, the same amount that I rolled before, so 7. Kind of... I imagine this, like, landing both claws kind of on top of this thing.
Have pounce.
Yeah.
Catlatrus pounce.
Calitrus kind of doing the spin move, dropping Ballard off, and then just kind of like landing both front paws,
Help you.
claws, trying to dig into this thing's butt.
Adorable. Okay.
All right, and she'll land and kind of step off of this thing and kind of off to where she's situated and say, Mel? Look, you the dragon creature.
Ooh, what was that
what-
dragon creature? We did not hear you.
Hey! Get me away from these awful bugs! No time to chalk right now.
Alright. Well, Calitrus might try doing something else, but that is all of her actions this turn, so
Sure.
that's her turn.
Okay. Ember, it is your turn. You do have a bug that is prone about 10 feet away from you, and then a couple other bugs that have been in the battle. for them.
That's mine. Get away. Fuck off.
Dang.
Silas, or not Silas, Siler, just typed BRB like a minute ago, so.
Oh,
Icky,
okay.
icky.
That makes sense. No, I'm just saying, like, I don't know how many times our dog has almost killed our cat because he thinks they're going after his treats. So.
Territorial. 9.
We will jump ahead and then jump back to Tyler in the rotation. This bug is going to go this way.
Side note, I don't think Ballard has been moved. Because Ballard would be about
Oh, yeah, Ballard would be...
there. More about there.
We...
Not that I think he gets an opportunity to attack, just
No. An opportunity attack on Calitrus. I'm just kidding.
Well,
But
good job.
Calitrus, this other bug is going to join in on you. That one will hit. That one's a 19, which I assume will hit.
Yep.
Oh, that was baby damage. 5 piercing damage. Ah, chomp. As this bug bites into you.
I'll actually keep track of this on her sheet. That's about half her hit points, so a little under. Yeah, not
Ballard, it
feeling
is your
great.
Woo! Alrighty. I think I'm gonna try to go for the bug directly below Calitrus here with my crossbow, so I will roll to hit.
Shoot away.
That's an 8 total.
You do have advantage.
Oh, okay. 16.
That will hit.
Yay! Okay.
Wait, which one is this that she should? I cut out for me.
Oh,
The one
directly
underneath
below
Calitrus.
The one that just hit me.
Yep. Dice. Which one's the right dice? There it is. Gee, that's a whole 3 points. Demolish.
Whee!
We're little
Everybody does.
babies.
I know. So used to being a tanky paladin that can smite.
Oh, we're-
Yeah.
Clinking and clanking around my mansion in your little suit of armor like a
Yes.
tin can full of dog shit.
Anything else you would like to do, Valley?
Nah, I think that's all for now.
Perfect.
Yep.
Then
Hey, now we
my
can do that.
little red dragon, it is your turn.
I'm gonna bite it.
Bite.
This sounds like a bad idea. But
No,
we're
I'm
gonna
sure it's a
bite it.
tasty bug.
Just like eating toxic waste candy smothered in
My-
battery acid.
My stomach is pure fire, so it'll be fine. Let's bite it.
All right, roll to hit. You do have advantage because you are in flanking position, so
Dirty 20 and dirty 20's higher.
perfect. That will hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
I need to roll 1d8 plus 2 and a 1d6 is fire. Six piercing and six fire. So that's 12. Dang, I did not expect to get a good roll off the bat. I rolled a 6 on the d6. That's I don't have any bonus action, so I'm gonna chill
Perfect.
right. I'm gonna chill right here.
Perfect. My little red dragon, if you could describe how you take out this bug.
I bite it. Is it as big as me?
It is smaller than you.
I rip its antennas out, and out comes its brain.
Ooh.
Well then.
When you rip these
mean-
antennas out comes more than just its brain, as this acid cloud seems to puff out from this bug. And I will need you and Calitris to make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh my fucking god.
That's supposed to be against being poisoned, is it?
It is.
Oh, it is. Calitris is immune to poison damage and the poison condition.
Oh, well, then you're matter.
22.
You're fine. Perfect. You pass. Calitris,
Alright,
you don't
I
even
was
care.
dead.
It just
Can I
smells kind
take
of
a position.
awkward.
Yes.
Is there anything else you would like to do?
No.
Perfect.
Yes, actually.
Oh, go ahead.
When I was here when I started, I'll fly up on top of this rock unless that's too high for me to get up there. I have a fly of 40.
No, you should be fine to get up there. This rock is maybe about 20 feet in the air. So if we
Okay.
cancel out the other movement that you were doing, we'll just say you zipped
Yep.
up there instead. Mhm. Perfect. This bug is going to get back on his feet and turn to you, Nyx, and try to actually, it's going to open its mouth and launch out a pool of acid. I'm going to need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
I hope you brought your floating.
Because I'm so fucking dexterous.
Sure are. All three heads. I need you to coordinate, get on the same level. Now's our chance.
Doofy's gonna fuck this up. Oh? Does a 16 work?
A 16 does.
Oh.
Very nice. Very nice. I know
These
I'm
beast dice.
So, Nyx, as you are looking at this bug get back on his feet, it opens these two pincers that it has for a mouth, and out shoots out this pool of green acid that almost covers your entire body. Thankfully, you manage to roll yourself out of the way It does still get a bit of your fur and singe just a little bit, but it's not enough to do any damage. There is now this vat of acid that is on the
Hey, that's my fur. I wear that. I'm just kidding.
You wear it?
Well, what do you do with your skin?
It's just a part of me.
All three heads would have looked puzzled, but anyways, is that it for its turn, or?
Yep. It is now your
Oh, wonderful. I think they're going to try and multi-attack again.
sounds good.
Okay, let's see. 14?
That will hit.
Oh, Jesus. Oh! Second one's a nat 20.
That one will definitely hit.
Ooh.
And an 18.
That one will hit. Roll your damage.
For one of them, I get double damage?
You sure do.
Oh, Jesus.
I
Give
feel
me
like
a
that was the
second, guys.
angry
I'm gonna
word.
need it.
The angry one got very upset that this acid singed your fur.
I wear this daily. Give me 1 second, guys.
Uh-huh. You put it on and take it off? At the end of each day or something?
Maybe. Imagine.
That would be kind of freaky.
That would
How
be very
bad does
freaky.
Nick's shed each year?
Apparently very, very badly. Ah, welcome back.
Welcome back.
We still have a turn to catch up on.
So, I think that was like 12 damage total. Because it's plus one. I think that's 12 damage total for all three heads.
Okay. This bug is still standing, though it does not look like it is in the best shape.
Fair. Fair. Alright, and I think that's it, because I think Fire Breath is an attack on its own, correct? Or an action
It sure
on its
is.
own, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, I only have one action, I think, right now. So
Yeah.
Do you get more actions?
What?
Who knows?
No. What? Maybe. I don't know.
Better
We'll
actions
see.
with the yes.
Like, maybe. I have three heads. We'll see how it goes.
I'm being pedantic. It's fine.
I think that'll be it. All three of the heads are kind of barking at this little shit,
Woof, woof.
and that'll be
Woof, woof, woof.
the end of its turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Calatrus, it is your turn. You have the bug
Alright.
that bit.
Not happy at this bug. Did want to see how this bug is looking though.
This bug is mostly undamaged except for the arrow that Ballard shot at.
Okay. That's it. Could be pretty bad. And Calatrus is not happy. Would if Calatrus moved like sidesteps here, would she be flanking with Ballard? Would that be the ruling, or would that not count? in this-
No, because he's out of melee range. So it's
Yeah.
I should have stayed in there. I'm sorry.
It's all right. Assuming, I think you're playing Mel. But no, it makes sense to dodge. Let's see. I'm gonna roll for Calatrus to see if she's gonna just puff it out and hope for the best, or if she's gonna try and get away. Oh, well, that is close, but she has decided to stick it out and just try and take the thing down. She's mad at this thing. Who bit me? Let me try this dice. So she's going to take a swipe at this thing. That is a 16 to hit.
That one.
Woo.
Right, big money, no whammies, big money, no whammies, no damage. Alright, I'll take it. That is a 7 damage. The average. What would this be at? Something like that. Yes, no, it would be the average, I think, for this, for the 2D. You know? Sorry, my mind is going on a tangent. Alright. Gonna take another swipe at this thing.
Good.
Big money, no whammy. That would be a 13.
That will miss, unfortunately.
And 14 AC. Yeah, she doesn't have any bonus actions, and she's really the only target. I guess it's... I only seem to get one attack, so... I guess it... Like... Well, I think she would try to get out of its range, but I think that's just gonna activate an opportunity attack, so she's going to... You know what? I will, fly out of this thing's range, try to get out of dodge. I think that makes sense for Calatrus.
Okay. So you're gonna fly out of the way.
Yes, or attempt to at least.
Perfect. Calatrus, as you fly up out of the way, you see this ant try and reach out and bite you once again. But its pincers just miss the bottom of your feet.
Oh,
And you manage to safely fly away.
Can't have
Alright.
those toe beans.
A delicious
Can't have my beans. They can't have my beans. She's
or
gonna,
like jelly beans.
This motherfucker eating beans.
she's gonna fly up to this ledge up here. Kind of survey the field of battle.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why you guys thought it was a good idea to go into melee. They're level 1s. It's always the worst idea.
It's fine. They're fine. No one's
I
died
don't have
yet.
any other option. Like, what are you talking about, my
I
guy?
mean,
Is she gonna hold a gun?
Imagine
no,
Calatrus
throw
holding a
gun.
gun.
You're like your owner's an
That's so
inventor. I imagine you have a gun built into you. You just don't know it.
Sid has not gotten to the Calatrus gun. He has not gotten to the cat gun. You know what
I got a gun.
You know what
I just-
The shoulder mounted Calatrus gun, maybe
I
not.
just
but I'm willing to
imagine
bet
a
if one
gun
of
that
us-
shoots out Calatrus.
No, I'm just imagining like if you held Calatrus like a gun, and she'd think you're ridiculous. That's not going to work until like you pretend to like fires her and she shoots out a fireball. Like he casts scorching rays and that happens, and she goes pew pew pew, pew, not like voluntarily.
Jesus Christ.
No, magic missile, high level magic missile, and
so
it's just machine gun Calatrus.
All right, I'm
Here's-
gonna need you
here's
to
the kick,
stop
though.
giving Sidian ideas.
Here's the kick, though.
Give
Whenever
him
she
ideas.
uses it, she also gets blown back 30 feet.
Sidian's like, write that down, write that down.
All of that, everything I've just said, like it's technically a magical familiar. That all is canon of like you can cast spells through your familiar. They can be used.
Unfortunately, at least currently, she does not have any spellcasting capabilities on her own.
True.
And that's
You
also
can-
only touch spells.
You fix that.
Ember, it is your turn.
Right. Well, after taking a turn to just wait and see this opportunity out, because this is not what we signed up for. This is just choosing to fight random ants for some reason. And since it doesn't look like we're going to get this done quick if I just wait for them, Ember's just going to sigh and just think to himself, for Mao. Just get it done quickly. And he's going to spit fire. But he is very much not going to get close to these guys because he is a literal hit away from dying. Don't feel like being in it.
Uh-oh.
I was going to say, I think you have the only ranged attack, but no, Ballard has crossbow.
It's better than my little dagger statted sword.
Adorable.
The
too.
one in front of me, prone?
No, bloody.
Okay. And then I'm just going to take him away.
Yeah,
And we
that
got a
will.
22. Okay. Not sure how to roll for damage.
If you go back up to the entry above you, you just click on the damage option.
I don't see it.
Are you in Foundry? If you go
Oh, okay.
to the chat messages where the dice rolls are, yep, right above you should see Ember, Fire Ray, and then yep, perfect.
Oh, fired it. Fire.
Bug did not like. You actually see Ember as you launch this Fire Ray at this bug. Its outer shell starts to crisp up, and it makes it hard for this bug to move. But it is still standing.
Well, screw you, bug. Anyway, I'm 15 feet in the air and you can't get me. Well, that's a blatant lie, but that's what I think at it. Do us a favor, die. Do me a favor, die.
What do you mean
Man,
we?
Ember's
I didn't
dark.
say we.
This other bug that you all have run away from, I rolled to see if it'd go after Ballard or if it'd go after you, Calitrus. It is going to try and continue to go after you. And it'll take all of its movement to get to this cliff and scratch at this cliffside because it cannot reach you.
Calchus will like full on stick her tongue out. Got it? Yeah.
But that is its turn. Ballard, it is your turn.
Yay! Well, we're just gonna fire at that same bug. If we can. Let's see.
I was just a thought for Calchus.
Do we still have advantage on our attack rolls? Or is that just for the first round?
In this one,
Well,
you do
that's-
not. You had advantage the first time because you have pack tactics, which means if there's an ally within 5 feet of the enemy, then you have advantage.
I see.
The buddy
It's a
system.
5-foot column of the enemy,
Ooh.
but I
No.
don't want that magic floating for it being able to reach me as well.
The buddy system.
That would be bad.
Well, unfortunately,
Oh.
that's just a +7. Or that's just a 7 to hit, so... Yeah, that's not gonna hit.
That will unfortunately miss.
Dang it.
However,
Well,
it
I
is
guess I'll
now.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. No, I didn't know if you were going to do anything else on your turn.
No, so I'm just gonna sit here and wait for the fight to come to me then, I guess.
Brandishing your sword. Bring it on. On guard.
Yeah.
You can move if you choose.
Vaguely
Just slam your
hear
sword on the
bagpipes
ground.
in the background. See, I could
Yeah.
get close and risk, definitely getting hit, or I could stay a little bit away and just move on my own toward an enemy my next turn.
Smart.
It's almost like she's not a predator animal, so she has to think like this. So he has to
Smart.
think like this.
Oh.
My little red dragon, it is your turn.
Can I make it here? Can you see where I'm pointing?
Yes.
Right here.
If
Yes,
you have
you'll be
enough
able to make it.
movement.
I have a lot of movement. For
Yeah, you have
flying.
40 feet of flying movement, so yeah, you'll be
Alright.
able to make it
I'm
just there. Because I'm assuming you're going at an
Good
angle.
idea. Let's make sure we attack from a distance. So I go here, and what is this little cone here down here for?
A pool of acid that this bug sped out.
All right, can I have a cone too coming out of my mouth
You sure can.
as I fire breathe into the little buggy?
I really hope you measured that out right, otherwise Calatree is getting a face full of
Calatree is up in
Alex
the
is on the cliff.
She's
Okay,
she's
he's
elevated,
really
so she'll
high
feel a little
up.
warm.
really high up, and
Let's see.
it's 10-foot cone.
Well, that's the thing. Like 10-foot cone is like a full cone, not just a diagonal.
Right, but it's,
Yeah,
it
it's
could
right
be
there.
10 feet from the tip of the cone to the circular base, not that the radius of the base is 10 feet.
Well,
So it
let's see
wouldn't
what happens.
Also,
necessarily
even if it
hit her.
is,
I
it
think-
won't hit her because she's too far out. She's 15 feet out.
Yeah,
Woo.
15 feet up.
Oh.
13.
We're good.
Wait,
That is
if I
way
add
better.
something, right?
She's feeling the flames. She's feeling the warmth, but not.
Yeah, but she's not getting any
Oh,
damage.
my
She'll go-
bad.
I've made that
Dexterity
mistake
saving
before.
throw for the bug.
Dance, firebug.
Dexterity. 16.
Okay, it succeeds, so it's going to take half.
Roll that damage.
It's just gonna turn back and spew acid back at you, and you're just gonna have like a contested breath.
No, I'm 10 feet
Yeah.
away. I'm hoping I'm fine. I did 20 points of damage.
Perfect. So 10 half.
So yeah, but it also has a.
Yeah, half.
Mm,
And it's also fire damage, of course.
Perfect. Similar to Ember's ant that they attacked, you launch out this cone of fire and engulf this ant in flames. And you can almost hear cries of pain as this outer exoskeleton of this ant starts to darken and turn to this charcoal-like color. But this ant is
Meow.
still alive. What would you like to?
I'm out of movement, so I'll just stand there.
Perfect.
Also, I'm sorry. Apparently, when I drag things around, you can see it and stuff, and I'm trying to measure it. I'm trying to figure out how to learn all this.
You just
I
click
am-
on the
You're good.
ruler, darling, to measure.
Yeah, you can do the ruler.
Yep.
I know.
Without
Oh, I don't want to. Okay, cool.
Perfect.
How do I get rid of the cone and whatever this thing is up here that I put down? I don't know what that is.
hover over them and hit the delete key.
I
Thanks.
got.
She got him.
Yeah, the Foundry is really cool. It just takes a little bit to learn all the different tips and tricks to make it cool.
Mhm.
It is now this bug's turn again. Down here by you, Nyx, and it is going to try and bite you again.
I'm sure it is.
Oh. That is a dirty 20.
Well, yeah, it got me. Damn, it got me good.
6 piercing damage.
Okay.
Chomp.
That's also like half my health, but you know.
Chomp.
Chomp,
Just looking
chomp.
at you guys like, stupid tanks.
All right, Nyx, it's your turn. Retaliate.
I am.
Ember just
Kill him.
cooked you a nice, delicious treat.
I don't. So he's kind of. They're kind of pissed right now, so they're also just going to breathe fire on them.
Perfect.
All sorts of fire breath.
Oh Lord! Give me one sec here.
Roll your damage.
Whole bunch of spitfires here.
There's so much fire.
Oof. Ballard is going. It's going to be a little toasty, but it's not going to hurt you. Okay, I promise.
Okay.
I promise. All right, but you do see all three heads like take like a big inhale. You can kind of see like embers in their or like a glow in their throat. And can you do a dexterity saving throw?
Roll your damage.
Oh wait, sorry, wrong one. This one is okay. So 13 damage. Fire damage.
Perfect. Next, as you exhale this cone of flames, it completely surrounds this ant, and you see what was already a darkened exoskeleton start to crumble as your fires completely destroy this bug.
Yeah, it's like that one video where a guy took a blowtorch to a cockroach. just changed its molecular structure.
Extra crunch.
Yeah. No, and also the thinking is, acid. I don't know how well I could chomp down on that. Let's boil that off.
Fair.
But yeah,
That's a good idea.
they do look. Their eyes do look like they do go all black. So you are reminded this is in fact a Cerberus.
Phew.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn next?
Just kind of gonna go sniff the smoldering corpse, see if there's like any acid left, and if there isn't, probably take like a thorax or something to chomp on.
Yeah, no acid is left. It has all burnt away from your
So
flame.
yeah, they just kind of pick it up and then just all three just kind of pull in different directions until they have each a piece.
May not be the best eaten, but
As you
I'll point
chomp
that
down
at
into the bug, you actually feel it crumble, like really loose charcoal, and it's not a very tasty creature now.
It's fine. He eats brimstone. That'll
Perfect.
be it. It's just charcoal for the belly, guys.
Delicious. Calatrus, it is your turn.
Not necessarily eager to go down into the fray again, particularly with, I'm sure there's still a few lingering flames. Calatrus is going to look for a rock on the top of this cliff. I have in my mind at least, that funny image of her just doing the very cat behavior of just like
Knocking
pushing
off this rock.
it off of a high place, and just like kind of knocking it off the cliff and having it land on the bug's head.
I will say, yes, there is a couple of not full on like boulder sized rocks, but some decently heavy sized rocks that you're able to push off that you think would do some damage to this ant.
Yeah. Just really need the one. She'll.
I'm going to
I can't
have
really- Yeah.
I'm gonna have the ant make a dexterity saving throw to see if it gets out of the way.
Gotcha.
Not with that roll.
It is preoccupied. All right. What to roll for rock falling on Ant's head, damage wise?
Bludgeoning?
Oh yeah, bludgeoning, but how much?
That's I think that's one bonk. I don't.
Go ahead and do.
Big rock, 15 feet. A Macarena.
Do 2d4 damage.
2d4.
Awful. Yes.
2d4. All right. Oh my. That is 8.
Oh, nice. Double 4.
Sidian, or not Sidian, Calatrus, as you knock over this rock, it rolls down the side of the cliff and lands square in the center of this ant's head. And you see his head get driven into the ground. And this ooze leaks out from underneath this rock. You have now killed this last bug.
Woo!
Yay!
I think, you know what, Calatrus, I think is not gonna like full on celebrate. She's just gonna look like really prideful on top of this rock, and she kind of like licks her wounds a little bit. Oh, that's sorted. I believe it is. I do want to ask, confirm, Mel, that is you in that form, correct? What?
Smell. You mean
Uh,
I was hiding. I was hiding. These stupid bug creatures came and got me. I don't know. I was trapped in the corner. Some blue tiefling girl thing flew across me. I'm so confused. She's not blue tiefling. What is she now? She's a bird
She's
right
a
now.
blue tiefling.
All right. Well, I saw her run
Well,
by.
This
That's all the confirmation I needed to know this is a waste of time, and I'm immediately gonna fly off looking for where'd she go.
Where did she go?
You're just gonna leave me?
Well, you're welcome to come with us if you don't slow us down, but
Why are you so bright? You hurt my eyes. You're brighter than the biggest fire.
I'm brighter, or oh no, you're talking to Emperor.
I'll explain what a phoenix is if you can keep up. What direction did she go?
You went this way.
oh, jeez.
Oh god, he went off the map.
Just slides off the screen.
I don't know which way she
I'm
went.
moving back over here.
The fastest
If-
little dragon we've ever seen.
If Ballard will allow, if they're all going to start running off, he will grab him by the scruff and then throw him on his back.
He'd be like, "Oh, wait, all right, fine.
Charge.
Let's go then."
A new mount.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, let
Flying
me see if
mount
this-
is no longer active. You now have a battle mount with 3 fire breathing shots.
Yeah.
The Phoenix mount, and just hope it works like Ghost Rider.
Okay, a little bit. You will. I'm gonna see if this works. Give me 1 second. I'm working on this. We have to avoid Mel before it gets, too cold and she gets hungry and Centurion is mad, and we should go now.
I
Okay, I
understand.
need you to never.
Wow.
I need you guys to never talk in sync again. It's too vibrating. Too vibrating.
It hurts my ear.
No, that's just one of us talking. I understood
No.
some of those words. Sorry.
Is that a little
But
better,
yeah, no,
guys?
lead the way and let's get going.
Oh yeah, that's better.
Okay.
Gotta
Yeah.
go
Yeah, this
find
way.
Oh,
that
right.
silly lass.
This way.
Oh. Right, after the dragon, I guess. Oh, you do notice that the bird doesn't actually physically speak. You can just hear a voice in your head when he looks at you.
Just you, by the way, because none of us can hear him.
Yeah, not until I individually speak to all of them. So I'm never a big conversation having with them.
Lead the way. A little
Is that the
Straight
bright
from
one
the future.
talking? The bright one?
telepathically.
Telekinesis?
Telepathy.
You're bright and get out of my head!
Lead the way.
Perfect. As you guys are making your way north, go ahead and roll me another I'll give you guys the option of survival or perception check.
All right. Does perception with smell work?
That'll work.
All right.
Alright, perception. Yeah,
And
plus
survival-
1 again, so...
Survival and perception are both wisdom, right?
But
Correct.
yes.
Oh, balls. Nope, that's 2. That is a 3. I am...
Yay, that's a nat 20.
That was a
Hey,
12.
Ballard.
I got a 16, so yeah. It's because I'm
Monster
still
Hunter
like one of
Tracker.
them grabbed one of the ones that was still juicy, the leg, and is just chomping and running right now.
Well, I got a
Let's go.
3 because I'm going so fast and not really paying attention.
Hey, same. 3. Yeah, we're having a mental conversation. We're like, so okay, the reason I'm shiny is because I'm technically a celestial, tiny one. I'm mainly light and fire, but I've taken a physical
Fire?
form on the planar.
I like fire.
Yeah. Yeah, me
I
too.
blow a
I
little
like
bit.
fire. I
Pyromaniac.
hate. Yeah, no, I just purposefully walk into it and just like use it almost like if it was a shower head and just bathe in that, and it doesn't do anything to me.
Me too.
And I start bathing in it.
It's fun, isn't it? All those guys are weird about, oh my god, I'm on fire.
Caltress is just like, oh god, another one.
Intelligence of 8, immune to fire, and just chilling with another like person who apparently understands that fire is awesome.
It is awesome. I don't think I'm immune, but I know what I'm doing.
Yeah. We can get you
I
to
think-
immunity. It's not too hard.
I think
Anyway.
Nyx would kind of, as they're running, just kind of check on Ballard. But you would just definitely hear at least just one of their voices while the other ones are focusing. Just more. You okay back there? You hold on to the collar.
I'm doing just fine, Letty.
Hold on to the collar. Which one?
Probably central one.
All three. Good luck. One in each hand and you're
One big collar? Is it just like one big collar that wraps around each of the 3 heads?
No.
That's my question for how big, because like, is he riding like an
I'm
actual
teasing.
horse, or is he like small enough to be like a ratatouille on your head?
I think, because I'm a medium-sized creature, and he's probably on like the bigger end of medium.
Nyx, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's quite
Yeah.
big. Then yeah, probably Ballard's a bit more Ratatouille-esque.
That's why I just hold on to the collar. That should be fine. Or tuck yourself into the collar. That's fine. Last thing I want is just.
All right. So with your guys' survival/perception rolls, I'm gonna go down with what you guys see. So, Calatrus, you were using your perception to sniff out a scent of Mel. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Perfect. It isn't easy, but very faintly, you do manage to get the scent of what you can recall is Mel. She has traveled a good distance away now, since you guys stopped to fight these ants.
Thank you.
But she does appear to be north, and you can assume that you are following this river that is to your left.
This way then.
Ballard, you, with your superior hearing at this moment, hear something in the far distance, though it is in the direction that you guys are currently moving toward.
What manner of sound is it?
You hear what sounds like a dog howling.
Ooh. Like a big dog?
Like a big dog for you, probably bigger than Nick's dog, if you had a guess.
Not another one of those hounds,
Then
surely.
I suppose we'll encounter it. Men, be ready.
Are you yelling this information to your party? What I'm assuming.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say, who has the highest intelligence?
I have -3 intelligence.
Minus
well,
2 intelligence.
is a +0.
Ballard.
I'm big dumb over here.
Ballard, as you are yelling out, you hear the sounds of this large dog. You are able to kind of piece together that these claw marks that you saw when you first entered this forest. It is logical to assume that what made these claw marks were probably these canine creatures.
Scratching at the tops of trees. Or at least moderately high up. Alert.
Sorry,
Nick-
I was chasing the cat off the couch. Sorry.
No, you're good. Nyx, you do also manage to pick up the scent of Mel as you guys are traversing. Again, similar to what Calatrus has picked up, you are able to determine that she is quite a distance away. You're able to maybe estimate that it might take you guys a good hour to get to where she is now. But as you guys are traversing, you guys will realize that after a while, her movement stops, and the scent is getting stronger as you get closer.
So we're heading north right now? Is that what
Yep.
we're doing?
While you guys are traversing, other than our lovely dragon and Ember discussing what Ember is exactly, any other conversation that you guys have?
I think Nyx. I mean, if he's been are you saying we've all been chasing this scent for an hour?
You determine that it's going to take an hour to get to Mel.
Catch up, yeah.
She is still
Uh,
moving, but now she seems to be moving a little bit slower. So you figure you guys will catch up to her. It's just going to take some time.
I think
suppose
Nyx will tell her or see if Ballard comes up to the same conclusion.
No.
So they smell an hour away. Does that sound right? Your voice exhausted.
They smell an hour away. That's a funny way to put it.
Yeah.
I think the only one that would know as well, because Ballard is able to rely on his hearing, which he heard the sound of wolves or the sound of dogs, large creatures. Wolves, dogs, some kind of big canine animal.
Large canines.
Yes. I heard the sound of these creatures far away. Calatrus may be able to, once you hear Nyx say that she smells about an hour away, you can kind of determine that that seems to be about accurate at the rate you guys are going.
Seems about right, but part of what I'm wondering is how she got so far so quick. Something seems maybe afoot, but dragon creature thing. You mentioned you ran into our friend, this blue tiefling. Did you see if anything else was with her, or chasing after her, or something else was afoot?
I probably have to roll something because I was hidden. I was cowering, flanked by bugs.
Go ahead and roll me a
I don't.
history check.
Hold on. $13.
And you said she was also in the form of a tiefling, not in any form of a bird?
Right, but I've kind of just made that up, so the DM will have to clarify what I saw.
Ah.
I got a 13 on history.
Crystal?
All right, man. I just DM'd you what you saw,
Oh,
so you could relay
she's
to it
just-
how you would like to.
Well, it was so fast. It happened so fast. I was hiding in the corner. The bugs everywhere. I saw her. She was going fast, but she was going like really, really extra fast. She's like so fast. She had like some goal in mind or something. She was going really fast. She didn't even stop to look at me. She didn't help me or anything with the bugs. I cried out. She just kept going. I don't even know if she heard me. She was like on a going a specific goal really, really fast. I don't know.
On a mission.
A blue tiefling.
Sounds like Sidian's rubbing off on her.
Sidian and Mercer.
Which way do you mean that?
Help me, please, move, bitch.
That will all depend on what the goal is. Then we'll know if it's Sidian or Mercer she's starting to take out.
I have a hunch. Calitris would not have that same hunch, I don't think. Alright, well, something seems to be amiss. She also didn't seem... Well, she seemed to revert back to a tiefling, but she seems to still have some sort of enhanced speed. Gotten a lot farther.
That also depends. What do you consider enhanced speed? What does he consider advanced speed? What do we consider advanced?
Running faster than a normal little girl?
Yeah.
Should be able to?
How
Yes.
many normal little girls have you seen run to compare this to?
We grew up in an
faster.
orphanage, so plenty of kids there.
Calitris did not.
True, true.
Well, that's my
Oh,
thing.
I
Like, I'm talking like my new dragon friend here. Like, how many like kids have you seen running for you to say like, yeah, this one was hauling ass, like she was on something, opposed to the other kids who were just running around.
Would
Well, there
you
was that
say that
one-headed
Nyx is
bitch.
familiar with Mel's uncanny speed? If that's the case.
No, this is actually something new to you.
Hmm.
It was really, really, really fast, guys.
Mm,
I want to be sure
Okay.
that this dragon creature does not perceive time at an extraordinarily slow rate.
Yeah, that's what's happening.
Oh no, he's been in flash time this whole time. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Let's go, guys.
and you're
Let's go,
still
go.
getting beat by those bugs? Man, that sucked.
There were 3 of them. There was 5 before you showed up.
Are you, by the way? What are you doing out here?
I got lost.
Lost from
I can't find my owner.
your
And who's your
Owner?
owner?
Some druid. Because I didn't get this part of the backstory yet.
I don't know.
I don't remember currently. I'm
I
waiting for
have
someone to tell me.
amnesia.
This little dragon creature.
I'm lost. I'm lost. I have
I
a
don't-
druid owner. There's somewhere in the woods. I don't know. Maybe something bad happened to her.
By the way,
Oh,
does this
man, I'm
creature
Oh,
look like a dragon, or does it look like a stuffed animal?
No, it
I'm
looks
a
like-
dragon.
Yeah, it looks like a little dragon.
Okay. Okay, dragon.
I'm a
got it.
young red
Like-
pocket dragon.
so I was about to say, like, is this like the cat-like dragon that like, essentially never gets bigger, or is it an actual baby dragon?
A pygmy dragon?
I think I'll grow up to be a real dragon. But
Maybe.
I guess
At least
we'll
he
have to
hopes
find
to
out.
one day. He's a pygmy.
That's what his parents told him.
Oh boy.
Just make him feel better.
He is actually, in fact, a very large lizard.
I shoot fire.
Do you have a name, Runt?
It's Jeff. Jeff's my name. Yep.
Jeff.
My name's
You
Jeff.
spell that. You
Yes.
spell that. You spell that. D J GF.
That does not seem right at all.
No, indeed.
Perfectly fine to me, because we have no
That
idea what language he's spelling
sounds
it in.
right. Yeah, that sounds right.
It's
You don't know
now
what
in
language
the
you're spelling it in.
Discord and in the live chat how to spell it.
Perfect.
Yeah, I can see that. The D's silent.
Yeah. Druids are weird.
They are. They definitely are.
Does your owner know how to spell?
Oh, knows. It's
Sorry,
probably Draconic.
Drew?
Draconic.
God.
Drew what?
Yeah, have you never heard of Draconic? Druconic? Druid Draconic hybrid? It's a common
Yeah.
language among specific people.
I'm making a joke about Drew? Drew what? Like drawing.
That's how she drew it.
Alright then. Are we I guess Caltrus will give it another whiff and see how close we are.
As you guys are traversing and having this conversation, you guys are starting to get closer and closer to the Sentinel. I'm going to kind of fast forward a little bit and move you guys to a new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
New map.
Montage!
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
As
A
you guys
traveling
continue to
montage.
follow this river upwards towards the north, you start to see where its source is coming from as you get closer and closer to the mountains of Acedia. And soon you reach this. Hold on, you not have vision yet. Let me
Put
go.
our tokens on the map so we can see.
You might want to try reloading the page.
Yeah, I can
I
see.
think
Nope, that was me. Hold on.
Oh.
I keep forgetting I didn't give Jeff vision. Okay, everyone should be good? Yes, everyone sees the map? Yes, perfect. Yes, 100. Perfect.
That's
She made Jeff blind.
beautiful.
I made Jeff.
It's a beautiful river.
It sure is.
Waterfall!
You guys see the water pouring off of the mountains of Acedia before it feeds into the stream that you guys are following. And you guys are approaching these small little stepping stone cliff elevations.
Okay, so less
And-
dramatic than it might originally seem. Okay.
Yeah, no, this is like compared to you guys, this is probably about 3 feet high. Not very tall cliffs. For you, a little bit of a challenge. However,
Not for those of us with wings.
as you guys are moving forward and you get closer and closer to the source of this river, you guys see a familiar blue tiefling looking panicked as she is surrounded by a pack of large wolves.
Oh.
That's unfortunate, but that will cause Ember to dash just straight for Mel.
Ditto for Caltrus. But I assume
Everyone's
we're probably
going
to get into combat. Yeah.
Yes.
Don't know about anybody
Charging
else.
in.
Yeah, I am gonna telepathically go to Catches and say, like, do you think together we can lift her up to fly her, like, away from here? Or to get her out of range?
I think it's worth a try. Maybe, Jeff, you...
Yeah.
I do not know how strong you are.
I'll help
Offhand.
your friend.
I
Yeah,
will
I'll let
say
you know right
Nyx
now.
I'll say
Terrible
Nyx kind of
strength, but
goes
I'll
on
try.
his hind legs, like a horse with Ballard on his back, before he starts dashing towards.
I don't suppose we got a short rest
Rearing
while we're
up.
traveling.
Ooh, no
Nope.
one asked for one, so
We
Ooh.
are on a time-sensitive mission and no room for stops.
Yeah, if we would have stopped, she might already have taken a lot of damage.
Emotional
Sometimes-
damage.
sometimes some DMs allow short rests while traveling, myself included.
Ooh,
But that's also
That's
Or-
crazy.
We
ooh,
were
that's so
bolting.
nice of them.
yeah.
Yeah.
We were bolting
Yeah.
to get to the scent of Mel.
If I could have everyone roll me new initiatives as you guys are approaching.
Yeah.
I guess I should be, I guess I should adjust my hit points to reflect how they were before then.
Yes, please.
Yeah, no, they were
That
at 10.
one.
She was at 10 hit points, yeah? Yeah? Is that correct?
6.
Wait, what are we doing?
Yeah, I know.
Initiative.
New initiative, please.
Oh, that's a nat 20 plus 2, 22.
Jeff
Wow.
got 8. Jeff got 8.
I got 18. So, Ballard, whether you like it or not, you're coming with me.
Woo!
I'll just will say as we're get running in, excuse me. Just keep them distracted. Don't try to take them on. Let's try and get her out of here. Not fight
And then,
them.
Ember, what was your initiative roll?
I tried to roll it on my sheet, but I guess it didn't go through, or it might just be super delayed and it'll just be rolling a bunch of times. I'll roll it on my the D&D thing for my side. It's just a D20 plus 2. That's 7 plus 9 again.
Woo!
Hmm. Hmm.
All right, instead of typing this out, I'm throwing a snapshot of our initiative.
Cool.
That works.
Good plan. It's interesting. I see like a drop-down menu for wolf group with 2 wolves in it.
Would you let me be up by Ember, because we were probably talking the whole time while flying?
Yeah.
I will allow it.
Yeah. I have no idea, because I think I'd need one more level of resistance to do that, but if I can make that, I can actually make fire damage heal me.
Hmm.
Yeah, I can burn you.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
the wolf
one-
group is 2 different wolves because they have the same initiative, so all 4 of those wolves are going to go in the same turn. But
okay.
Calatrus, you're first.
Alchist and all the wolves.
I take it that they seem to be focused on Mel at this time.
Correct.
Okay.
Do we get a surprise round?
I assume
Are
probably
you
not
guys trying
surprise
to
round.
sneak in?
Yeah, where's the measure?
Actually, hold on. Let me roll real
I
quick.
mean, they can try, but I don't know what the hell that word means.
Oh. You know what? I will give you guys a surprise round.
Yeah.
The dice are in your favor.
All right.
All right, Alchist
Calatrus.
plan. New friend. Plan. Fly Mel away plan.
How deep is that river that Mel is next to? Can
You
tell
are
to see?
unsure. You're thinking probably 10 feet deep. It is a significantly deep river.
Okay. If we can just get her to the other side of the river, that will. It might not fully deter the wolves, but it should at least slow them down significantly.
And that's better than nothing.
Kalchis is going to say, well, I guess also worth asking, Ember and Jeff, how strong are you?
Not
well,
very.
Plus
ditto for
I am
Kalchis.
strong as an average person, which is an 8.
Oh.
That's the average person.
Then you are
8.
over doubly as strong as Kalchis, then.
Is it-
Kalchis is going to say, I'll try being a distraction, see if I can keep them away from Mel.
Yeah,
Okay,
your
so
young
you do
dragon
a
is probably the
flyby?
strongest.
Hey,
Fire
give my like Phoenix some time, and you'll see. I'll Harry Potter this shit.
All right. Calatrus is going to dash in, and what she wants to do is she's going to try and kind of fly above them, a notable amount above them, and excuse me. Try and keep their attention, but trying to fly just or a little bit out of reach to try and get them to try and focus on her. Might not be the best idea, but it's what we're going with. Alright, so that is 40 feet there, so I think she's going to like dash over here and then circle around so that she's ending around here. I'm just gonna move her there if that's alright.
That work?
But she's kind of like circling around a little bit, trying to like catch their attention. But she's gonna stay like a good I guess that kind of depends on how big these wolves are, but like let's say like 15 feet off the ground.
Okay.
All right.
Anything else you'd like to do, Calatrus?
I guess we forgot to do martial checks in the last combat. Are we doing martial checks at that one shot, or are we just passing on those? That's fine if we're passing on
I
those.
don't know if anyone here other than Ballard is smart enough for those. My God, I got a -3, my dude.
I got
Yeah.
zero.
I
I
have
mean,
a
that
minus
doesn't mean you guys
2.
can't try.
Actually, minus
I
2 or
rolled a
3.
20.
And I'm very dumb.
Yeah, big thumb over here. Big thumb.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are we doing martial checks for those of us who are not big dumb?
If
Or-
you guys would
or
like,
should
you
we
guys
just
are
go
able
with
to
it?
do martial checks if you want.
You know what? Sure, martial check. Well, with the whopping +0, that's a 4.
Insufficient.
Yeah, that tracks.
And for
All
Matt,
right,
since
well,
this is your first game with me, martial checks are something that I am homebrewing into this campaign, where it is a flat intelligence check, and if you succeed, it is equivalent to you gathering the knowledge of your previous battles and analyzing your opponents to discover their traits. What that means in player terms is that if you succeed on an intelligence check, then I will go ahead and give you information about their character sheet or their stat block. So for a successful martial check, I will give you a rundown of what they currently have just by name only. And then each successful martial check after that, they can you guys can ask for elaborations on different features that they have.
I've got a pretty good idea of what wolves can do, but
Guys,
I think
they're wolves.
You don't know that.
yeah. Really? Are they? Are you sure?
You don't know that.
Are you sure they're not dire wolves?
And do you know
Ooh,
what
the dog.
you can do in D&D stat relations? And if so, you're checking the character sheet. You're checking the stat block, I bet. And it might be
No,
different.
I'm a dragon who lives in the woods. These are wolves.
Mhm.
Who live in the woods?
Smart as some. I like.
Mhm.
Okay.
He's I was gonna say street smart, but he lives in the woods, so he's wood smart.
He's wood smart.
Into the woods.
Druid in the woods.
Yeah. Well, that's Caltrus's turn.
Perfect. Next, it is your turn.
I keep distraction.
I mean, I don't know if Nyx can, because she's all the way up there. It's not much.
No, they're really far.
Yeah, can I just double, like, use
You
my
can sure
action to...
Taking Ballard with you.
Yeah, then Ballard can. have
am I
it.
taking Ballard with me?
He's still on you unless he jumps out.
Then I guess... Heidi, am I taking Ballard with me?
Yeah, go for it.
I love the idea, like the mental image of him just like riding into battle again, like charging
Wait,
Nix's back against these wolves and like dodging out of the way of their snaps at him.
Oh my god. Where are these
It's a cool
steps
visual.
up to this whatever?
So these steps are actually really small ledges, anywhere from 1 to 3 feet in height. So I'm not going to count this against your movement for getting over them.
Oh, okay. So the ledges themselves aren't that.
They're
Oh.
not that big, no.
Oh, sorry, one more thing that Caltros would want to do on her turn. Yell to Mel, get ready to get across the river.
Are you getting him across the river, or am I supposed to like grab her somehow? I don't.
We're
She's
gonna
a-
figure that out.
She's a human. It's going to take us both.
Tiefling. And
I
probably
mean,
the three of
she's
us.
humanoid size. That's what I meant.
But right now we're getting in position, getting ready. Want to keep
Alright.
wolves up for now.
I think that's as far as I can go. So, yeah.
Ember, it is your
All right, then I guess I'm blitzing, going right for Mel, and assuming these guys are also there waiting to do this, we're gonna try and lift her up to get her across the river.
So you have 60 feet of flying movement, which is more than everyone else does. So the other people have not gotten to Mel yet.
Then I'm gonna get to Mel first and try to do it on my own. As horrible as an idea as that sounds.
Okay.
Alright, I am currently trying to log on because I got cut off from Foundry. So what kind of a roll am I making here? Is this just normal strength check, or is this a saving throw? Or...
This would be a strength check.
Yay.
I'm fully imagining picking her up by the horns.
That's so mean and so accurate. That's
Let's see what the digital dice say. Wow!
Oh?
12 minus 2. So 10. So I pick her up, I try to pick her up by the horns. I don't know if I'm actually able to achieve lift or not. Am I able to clear
No.
the ground?
Not with the
Just, like,
10.
dragging her home by the ear.
You do lift up some of her hair, and it's almost a little painful for her because you kind of are tugging at her horns, but she does not lift up.
Yeah, no, I'm just mentally berating her for telling her, why would you come here alone?
No,
And I'm
wait,
just gonna-
no.
I'm
I
essentially gonna-
can't go back.
I'm roosting on her head. I'm just roosting on her head. It's like, well, not without the rest of us. Anyway. And I'm just giving a stink eye to the rest of the wolves as I'm now her turret on the top of her head.
Okay. Jeff, it is your turn.
I've tried.
I can only go 40.
You can dash.
Yes, but then I won't do anything.
We're still in a surprise round though, as well.
I gotcha. Who's Altress? How far is your movement? Are you gonna be able to attack a wolf next round?
She dashed. She's currently trying to distract the wolves, trying to keep their attention. Though we'll see how that
You're
goes.
gonna try to pick up the tiefling too?
Calatrus is the weakest of the flyers, so she's not going to be able to be much help. Depending on how things go, she probably will help. But right now, I think Calatrus is going to be able to do more good as a distraction.
Nyx, are you gonna tackle a wolf? What's your flight? What's your running speed? Oh, you can.
my running speed is 30, so I'll be able to attack.
Okay.
Not to mention my breathing fire breath ability has a 15-foot cone, so
Okay.
I could get a lot of them.
Particularly if they group up.
Well, if I get closer to the one here, to my upper
Dashing
right-hand side, I could get that one and the one in front of it.
Yeah.
I guess I could go to tiefling and do nothing, or I could go somewhere and do something.
And then I could,
That's what I'm trying to
fling a ballard at one of them, and she could, just stab the shit out of one of these wolves, right?
Yeah, I could.
Yeah.
Woo, fastball special.
Okay,
Hit him right in the eye.
we're trying to lift her up.
But it's more
Well,
getting
Can I
her
ready?
across.
I can't really ready an action for next turn. Alright, I guess I'll just dash somewhere over here. I'll go there.
Perfect.
Oh. Okay, I've dashed.
There, and then you're getting ready to lift them.
Yeah, I'm flying right now, I guess. And I'm going to help pick them up. I think what we should do is Amber and we should ready our action and go together and lift her together for our next turns. That's my suggestion. I yell out to Ember.
Yeah, thankfully you guys are next to each other in initiative order, so you guys can, if you want, have a combined turn. I will allow that.
Yeah.
Which is not. Ballard, it is your turn.
All right. Well, I think first I'm just gonna go ahead and shoot at this nearest wolf. So let's see if I can do that. My dice hate me. Okay, that's an 8.
That will unfortunately miss.
Yeah. I don't think I can really do anything else.
If they're surprised, do we get advantage? Or is the advantage just they don't get a turn?
It's just that they don't get it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think, yeah, there's not really a thing I can do. Next.
All right, that brings us back to the top with Calico.
All right. Does it seem like she's got many of the wolves' attention, or does it seem like she's only got maybe a few of their attention?
She has all of the wolves' attention.
All right. Oh, you know what? I think she's going to, maybe to try and draw them in even more, she's going to fly over towards this tree and then kind of land in the top branches, and she's going to kind of meow. I also hear those wolves barking in the background music. Cool. But she's going to kind of try and put on a performance for them to try and draw them in and keep their attention even more.
Meow.
Yeah, act it out. Let's hear it. Oh, Discord muted you, so we didn't even hear it.
Yeah, it's the noise reduction, I think.
Go ahead and roll me. If you want to do a performance check, you can go ahead and roll me a performance. Please and thank you.
Right. Performance,
Said that
which
backwards,
that's just
but
going to be your charisma, which is +1.
We need a good meow
Oh.
right here.
That's 18.
Woo!
Very nice, very nice. Yeah. She got an 18 on that.
And it is almost as if a switch activates in these wolves as they all turn to look at you, Calico.
You're screwed. They're gonna jump up.
It's the desire of the dog to chase the cat. The primal desire. Is this tree, like about the same height, like 15 feet. Like she's not like super close to them, right?
It is probably
It's
about 15
back
feet
up
high.
decently. Okay. Then yeah, she'll at the moment stay in the tree, and hopefully these wolves don't know how to climb. They don't have opposable thumbs, so that's a good start.
Anything else you'd like to do, Calichus?
She'll keep an eye on the others. Oh, I guess a martial check. In case I happen to roll high. 9?
Insufficient.
Insufficient? Alright, fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, no, that's where she will stay for the time. Acting her heart out.
This wolf is going to go towards your tree, Calichus. As will these. And they're going to start scratching furiously at this tree.
And it falls over.
That's
It does
okay.
not fall
Think you
over,
rolled.
but you do see that they are making significant damage into this tree, Calichus. You don't think this tree will hold up very much longer.
Calitrus will note that.
Nyx, it is your turn.
Nyx will position himself right here and go ahead and aim the cone northward. He's gonna try and set some of the grass or ground on fire to keep them away.
Okay.
If you step to your left, you might be able to get the other wolf in there.
I'd have to be.
You might be able to aim it a little bit towards the left, like stay where you are and then aim it a little bit to the left.
I don't know if the DM would you allow that?
Why don't you want to do one step to the left or to the right?
Oh, I'll just do that. That's fine.
Like you could be here,
Well, I think you could stay where you were and then just aim it a
but
little
yeah,
bit.
you are able to aim it to aim.
Because essentially, I wanted to try and get
Close
this
enough,
area.
but
there.
this right here.
Yeah. Oh my god,
If you-
okay. I didn't want to do it because I thought I was blocking someone and I realized that's Ballard.
It's, I believe, still on your back, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know if this counts as pack tactics, but there you go.
Yeah.
And
Woo!
that is going to be dexterity saving throw from the wolves.
One of them makes it, the other one does not.
Okay, give me 1 second here. So the one that didn't make it gets 14 fire damage, and the other one gets 7.
Perfect. The one in front of you falls over, immediately burnt to a crisp.
Yeah, 3 heads spewing fire all at once tends to do that. It might be bigger than me, but they're bigger than me.
The other one does look like it was badly burnt, but it is still alive. And now it turns its attention towards you, Nick. Its
Nyx
teeth
is ready for the.
growling.
Congratulations.
Nyx will growl back. All 3 of them barking. Max is going fucking nuts.
Woo! Is that what you named him,
Max
Max?
hear the wolves.
Didn't you see in the Discord chat what I named them?
I don't remember. I'm gonna be real honest.
It's Lucy, Doofy, and Max.
Oh my god.
But Max likes to be called the Max.
I don't like the max. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn next?
No, other than, tell Lucy kind of turns around and tells Ballard, just hold on, because this one, we're gonna go into battle with this motherfucker.
He just digs his little claw hands into the collar.
This wolf is going to go over to the tree and also start joining in the attacking of it to hopefully get the cat out. Calatrus, you see more damage being applied to the tree, but it is still standing for now.
It's a lot of damage.
Now that's a lot of damage. Oh, that one too. Calatrus is acting her heart out.
Ember and Jeff, you actually hear Mel start to you don't hear, you actually see Mel start to try and swat you guys away. No, I'm not. I can't go back yet. I haven't found him yet.
Him. Ember, we should ask Mel, say, let's get you on the other side of this river away from the wolves and we'll talk then. Something like that. And then together we'll lift her.
Yeah. No, we'll lift her anyway, but you gotta ask Mel who is him when it's my turn.
It's your turn, go ahead.
Ah, sweet.
It is your turn.
My turn. Combined turn, yeah.
That part I did not hear. Yeah, no, definitely ask Mel who him is. Well, I have like some ideas, just to confirm. Also, once again, trying to lift her up by her horns, just as...
I'll lift her a different way in helpfulness.
Yeah, and you probably get her by the scruff of her clothes, just easier, but I'm definitely lifting her up by her horns.
That's so painful.
Oh yeah. This is not meant to be unpainful.
We are in war.
Why? We are surrounded by wolves.
Alright, we're taking our turn to lift her up and take her across the water.
No, stop it! And you actually hear her cry out. And
I was gonna tell her, let's get her on the other side of the wolves and we can talk later.
To be fair, I think the only people that she has somewhat of... I think Nyx is the only one that she's really been around.
Yeah, maybe
All these
go
other
over
ones
the-
are like random animals to her.
Yeah, random animals helping her from a pack
think
of
she's-
wolves.
No,
Yeah,
she
totally.
knows Ember.
Ember and Calatrus, but not as much. I think it's mostly the mix.
Ember and Jeff, you guys see this beam of white light shoot out from her hands as she's trying to swat you guys away. And Jeff, this beam just barely misses you. And you guys realize she just cast a spell at you guys.
Okay.
Ember.
Are we still? We're still gonna lift. Are we still lifting her and taking her across the river?
Yes. I don't care
No,
if she
so-
has range. She is not getting within range of these wolves.
I
Well,
don't
it's like-
care if she has
What are you doing? What are you doing? We're trying to help you get away from these wolves. And
No,
then-
I don't care about the wolves. I can't go.
We'll
But
find him.
why, lassie?
We'll find him after.
Talk later. And what are we rolling to try and lift her up?
Go ahead and roll
Yeah.
me some strength checks.
No, we're
Oh,
not saying no. We're just saying we don't want you to get hurt.
Oh, mother. That is a 1. I rolled a negative.
it's not gonna.
One.
It's not happening this turn. I got
I
a.
rolled a negative 1,
4.
DM. You tell me what happens.
Ooh.
I got a 4.
Ooh.
With Mel's flailing around. I hate you so much.
I love it.
with Mel's flailing around, it makes it hard for you to get a good grip on her. And as you guys are trying to reach for her horns and lift her up, your grips just don't seem to be doing it. Every time you try and pull, it's as if someone put grease on her horn. And you guys just slide off.
Knowing
Alright.
her, it was probably her.
Is
Does
that
Moses give her an oil of slipperiness?
You might-
is that count as our action?
Yes.
That will unfortunately count as an
Okay.
action. So we're not helping take out the wolves. We're trying to get her away from them. But that's probably my last turn trying to help her with that and just trying to kill the wolves first before we talk to her. More
Okay.
like a scolding, but that'll be a meeting.
A scolding.
Oh yeah, no. Ember is very, very experienced in this. All she sees over this is just another man-child. She has to explain why no, you can't try to sneak past this very dangerous thing to try to get what it's holding.
No, Mercer's Jr. Just taking after him.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Okay.
For some reason, she's not calculating the whole. There's a bunch of wolves here. That's a problem.
That is a problem.
Anything else you guys would like to do this turn?
I think
You're
that's all I can
crazy
do.
woman. We're just trying to help you.
Crazy little girl.
Well, I don't know her.
That's true. I have been rolling terrible for this though.
I guess that's. I mean,
Ooh,
it's still
that'll-
probably better to have the high rolls on fighting gluttony, but probably some of that luck catching up with us.
Probably.
So next, this wolf that you just set on fire is charging towards you, teeth baring, growling, and takes a bite at you. For 7 piercing damage.
Let's see. Where am I? I think I have a singular hit point left. Yes.
And I will need you to make a strength saving throw, please.
Okay. Is this to be knocked down, stunned, frightened,
Prone.
anything like that? Prone?
Hmm. These are some.
Do I have?
Hmm?
No. Do I have advantage on that? For the multiple heads?
Nope.
Oh, it says knocked unconscious. Never mind. Ha! Sorry. I got a 17.
Insufficient. You still get. I'm just kidding. No, that's fine. You fast.
Excellent.
Perfect. Then Ballard, it is your turn. You just watched your mount get bit and is not looking very well.
Okay, let me check on this pack mentality stat thing here. Ratfolk has advantage. Ooh. Sorry, my thing was wigging out. Ratfolk has advantage on its attack rolls against a creature if at least one of the Ratfolk's allies is within 5 feet of the creature and the ally is capable of attacking. I think all those apply.
Here do.
Okay. Let's roll. Hey, that's a 15. Wait, let me check my stats again. Oh yeah, plus 4. 19 to hit.
That'll-
Yay! Alright, and damage. That's a 7 plus 2, 9 damage. 9 piercing
Sure.
damage.
And this is with your sword, right?
No, my crossbow.
Oh,
Does it
your
have
cross-
to be? Does it have to be melee?
You have disadvantage if you're doing a ranged attack at that close.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, I mean, she's also like 2 cubic inches.
You know.
No, Ballard, I think it's
There's clearly some distance between her and the, whatever.
okay. Disadvantage. Then I.
So what was the first roll when you rolled your dice?
It was. Let's see. Plus 4. It was 15 originally.
All right, that'll still hit.
Or
So
we-
we'll say yeah, because since you had pack tactics, it'd be advantage with disadvantage, so just cancel each other out and be a straight roll. Since
Okay.
both dice will hit anyways, we're gonna count it. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay. All right, and that is a 3 plus 2. All right, 5 damage.
And where are you aiming for on this wolf?
Right between the eyes.
Perfect, Ballard. After seeing this wolf take a chunk out of your mount here, Nyx, you pull out your crossbow and aim it point blank right in between the eyes and fire off this bolt that pierces through the frontal lobe of this wolf, and you see his body collapse to the floor.
Woo!
Anything
I had
else you'd like to do on this?
stop myself from doing I had to stop myself from doing the bonk again, but
Do it.
Stop.
You're doing fine. Hey, close enough.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn, Ballard?
Nope, I'm good.
Perfect. Calatrus, it is your turn.
Well, I guess also checking because it's 10:45. Are we good to keep going?
Did we want to continue or did we want to end here?
I don't have anything
Whatever
I'm
works for
good
you
either
guys.
way.
early tomorrow or anything, but I'm open.
I work from home, so I get to sleep in a little bit tomorrow. Woo!
Woohoo!
why don't we finish this initiative first? And then,
Okay.
yeah.
Maybe we'll be done by the end of this. We'll see. Calatrus has something she wants to kind of ready when this tree kind of gets knocked down, but she also wants to talk to Mel. I'll start with talking to Mel. She'll yell,
I don't know if she could hear you from over there, over the barking dogs.
yelling. Would Calatrus be
You
able
can
to
go ahead and yell.
yell over them?
Mhm.
Okay. In common, as well, I guess she probably would not understand the animal speak. But at least at this point, she will yell, "Mel, we're not trying to kidnap you or anything. We just want to get you safe from these wolves. Just get to the other side of the river and we'll talk." We want to hear why you're all the way out here.
But he's close by.
Just get to the other side of the river and we'll talk. We can come back once everything's safe.
And you see this deliberation going on in Mel's head. Go ahead and roll me a persuasion check, please.
Persuasion, alright. That would be with your charisma. That is a 15 total.
You see her almost rock on her feet a little bit as if she's trying to decide whether or not to take your advice. Before she steadies herself and looks at you in defiance.
Uh.
No.
Calatrus is frustrated at Sidian for teaching her to not respect authority so much.
Stupid
What?
teenagers.
What authority do you have over her?
I mean, admittedly, yes, this is Calatrus.
Like, you're a cat.
Also, she's currently advocating for getting mauled by wolves.
You're a cat, and not just a cat, a familiar.
She's
not too
a
familiar.
rebellious teen right now, and you're her parent.
I don't want to listen. Yeah.
You're not my parents. You're not even a person. You're a cat.
You're not my real dad.
Is there anything else you'd like to do, Calatrus?
Calatrus wants to keep an eye on the how much is left of the base of this tree, because it seems like it's going pretty quick.
It is not going to survive the next turn. I will tell you that, and you can see that.
Okay. She wants
The
to
next tree.
ready her action to. She's currently holding on to the tree with her paws, and currently her wings are at the ready. What she wants to do is, when this thing comes down, she wants to use her wings and all her might to try and control the direction that this thing falls. And she wants to make it fall on as many wolves as possible.
Okay.
And then, subsequently, once she controls the fall, whether it's in her favor or not in her favor, she wants to kind of hover in the air.
Okay. Anything
Not
else?
fall down with it. I guess martial check. Probably gonna fail. Oh, natural 20. Plus
Okay.
1.
So yes, these are wolves.
Oh, dude.
That was not in debate. I guess it was kind of in debate. I did kind of go to you and it's like, oh, are they wolves?
So they do have the keen hearing and smell, pack tactics, and bite action.
All makes sense. Let's go for bite.
Perfect. It is just a +4 to hit, 5-foot reach. On a hit, it takes 2d4 plus 2 damage, piercing damage, and if the target's a creature, it must succeed on a DC 11 saving throw or be knocked prone.
Knocked prone. Okay. Good to know. And now we don't know that DC. As well.
Yep.
All right.
Anything else
that
you'd like
is
to do,
what
Calatrus?
counts. Not at the moment. She has still got
Perfect.
herself readied for when this thing gets knocked down.
Yep. And on this next turn, you see this wolf launch his body against this tree, and you hear the snap of the support being broken. And so, Calatrus, if you would like to try and force this tree to reverse its momentum, I will need a strength saving throw, or a strength check, actually, please.
Strength check. All right. Not necessarily her strength, but it's worth a try.
It's not her strength. Her strength isn't her strength.
Haha.
No, her strength is not her strength. Let's see. That is going to be a 12 total, with including the minus.
So unfortunately, these wolves are a bit stronger than you, and
Are you saying strength is their strength?
strength
Yeah.
is one of their strengths. But yes, they do push this tree away from them with their final jump. And try as you might, Calatrus, you can't seem to reverse the momentum of where this tree is falling to make it land on any of these wolves. This tree does fall with a crash behind you.
She is going to absolutely let go when she feels that doesn't have the strength to kind of pull against this. And she's just going to try and, again, hover in the air, not falling down with it.
Perfect. Let me roll. Nope. Calatrus, as you are now hovering in the air, you see these wolves try to use this remaining carcass of a tree to get some altitude and try and jump up and reach you and try to knock you out of the air. Neither of the remaining 2 wolves are successful in doing so, though.
All right. That's
You do hear the chomping underneath your feet, but they do not hit their mark. Nyx, it is your turn.
Sorry, I was on mute. Nyx is going to move forward. Just give me 1 second. And who is this in front of me? That's
So that's Ember. She's not technically there. She's kind of on Mel, but I don't want to stack tokens because then it gets confused.
well, Nyx will go to Mel because that's what he was told to, and he'll also try and like tug at her to get away from the other wolves. Hopefully, you know, she recognizes that I am also hurt. Please help me, I'm hurt.
And Nyx,
Are
in
we able to
seeing you,
communicate with Mel?
No.
Oh.
not the only ones that can are those that can speak telepathically. So Ember and Calatrus and Jeff can technically speak common. And so Belle, I actually think the only one that can't is Nick.
Yeah, I can't speak. I can understand you guys. I can't speak it. So he's literally just there. Nyx is literally
He's
just
barking.
Yeah,
Whimpering. You're whimpering.
But yeah, whimpering, barking. But you know, not to mention, like I said, like they've been together the longest.
So Nyx, in seeing you approach and seeing the state that you're in, Mel does immediately rush towards you and start to worriedly look you over. And she's going to say out loud, almost as if she's thinking, if Nyx is here, then that must mean that he's close by. What I saw was right. I have to, he'll be here. I just have to wait right here.
She keeps tugging at her to like move across the river.
And she's gonna look at you confused. No, we can't leave.
I guess hearing her say that, does he smell anyone familiar around here?
Roll me a perception check.
That is a dirty 20.
Yes. It has been a while since you have smelled this next, but yes, it smells like your owner is nearby.
You'll kind of see Doofy's head like look around, kind of goofy like as they're wagging their tail, but the other two are kind of like, well, if he's really nearby, then we should hold our ground, and we'll just kind of like stand there and just in front of her, trying to protect her from the other wolves, the fire in front of them. Can I hold an action to do another fire breath if they turn to attack us? I haven't done anything other than travel and talk or bark.
I'll allow it. I will say yes.
Okay, he kind of like stands in front of her, like.
The only
kind of
thing I
like-
will ask for is your fire breath recharged?
What do you mean?
Did you roll a d6? And in that d6, did you get
Oh.
a 6?
Oh, give me 1 second. Ooh, no, I got a 1.
Okay, so then your fire breath is not available until the next time when you can try it.
All right, well then I'll just get ready for, the multi-attack, like he's getting ready to bite them.
A bite? Okay.
Bites, plural.
Ballard, you
Well,
also got
I mean-
moved over closer to Mel, so you're over there as well. Ta-da.
That being said, I don't know if he will tell Ballard about who he smells nearby, just to kind of give him that information. I don't know how far. I don't think so, right, Liam? But apparently he's close enough for me to smell.
Okay, anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
I don't think so. Like I said, he's not doing great. So yeah.
Perfect. Calitris, these wolves underneath you are still trying to jump up and bite at you. However, one of them failed so miserably it actually knocked into one of the other wolves, and both kind of landed in a little heap beneath your feet.
You can start
They,
fighting.
they rolled a 1. It was not a good jump attempt.
That's good.
Ember and Jeff and Ballard. It is your guys' turn next.
Guys, they're sitting on a climbable tree. Light them up.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'll
I have a
attack
question.
later.
No, go ahead.
I'm after Ember goes. I'll attack.
Yep.
Unless you
So
want me to
Ember, what
attack.
would you like to do?
Assuming we're being that Nick has already told us we need to stay because like he communicated that with us, right? Or are we still trying to get her across the river?
Yes.
Okay, he would definitely ask why before he would essentially do a flyby and just hit one of these wolf guys with some fire.
So, I mean, he would tell you, like I said, that he smells that he's close. Don't know how close, but close enough that he can smell him.
Ooh.
That being, DM, I was gonna ask. 'Cause
Man,
you
no
said
one
this
said
was
any
your-
name.
Yeah, no one says names like who's close? And how does you being killed and mauled by wolves help him?
Who's on first?
And then like, I guess the doofy one is like, goofy one's like, ooh, you mean you're talking about Centurion, right? That's who we're like Centurion, right?
I would imagine so.
And Mel will nod her head enthusiastically.
Okay, how close is close? And can he bring you back from being killed by these things?
Well, actually, like I was trying to ask the DM right now, because you said I had gotten piercing damage, right, DM?
Correct.
But I thought I had resistance against that.
Do you?
Yes. So instead of taking 7, wouldn't I take like 3?
4.
4. Okay. Well, I'm not that much dying, but I'm still dying.
Not doing
that
You
it.
have resistance because you're so fluffy.
Yes.
Sure. Yeah.
Here's the thing. Underneath that fur, there's actually like hard scale. Like he's a Cerberus, people.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's why he's saying, let's wait. He is loyal to his owner.
So Ember, you just got word that they're waiting for Centurion here. Why they're waiting? Who knows?
Yes.
But they're waiting for Centurion here.
Does it have to be on this side of the river is my question. This wolf-infested side of the river.
You're asking Big Dumb if he thinks this is the right decision. Is that what I'm just
Yes.
trying to boil this down to?
He's
All right,
asking...
you're gonna get Big Dumb answer.
Mel doesn't even
What
know.
are you talking
Yes.
about?
Who are you asking?
Mel and Nyx is going to go one first and then the other, and I'm waiting to hear the mental reply back.
Yep.
Ember, you will hear Mel say, well, I saw that I had to be right here. Because when I'm standing right here, that's when I see him again. So I don't know if it'll work if I go to the other side, but I don't want to risk it. Because I don't know if I mess this up if I'll see him again.
See who? He said it was his owner, Centurion, right?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, how close? And are you willing to risk your life on this? That is my last
guy,
question to Mel before I do anything.
I did.
Yes.
I'm still talking to Mel.
I don't know how close, but yes.
He physically like deflates on top of her head where he just like turns his head like, oh god, why do I keep running into you people? Why is it always the suicidal ones? Why is it always the suicidal ones?
Calatrus is just like flying, like as the wolves are snapping at her feet. It's like, can you ever make up your mind?
And I'm just gonna throw fire at you, and totally not pretend. Yeah, no, it's at the wolves in the the tree that's gonna catch on fire. Totally wasn't at you.
You're just trying to kill me.
So Ember, you are throwing fire at the tree, the wolf.
The tree where the wolves are standing on. See if I can just light that thing up.
Go ahead and roll.
That is 13 plus like 5, I think, for that, and then I just roll like I think it's like a D4 for flame. D4, 5. Let me check. It's
It's a D8 for flame for fire damage.
oh, cool.
Wait.
Ooh, thanks.
Light him up.
Yeah. D8. And roll. 4. That's 4 fire damage. Start that fire and just start cooking these things.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say it starts off relatively small, and it'll actually get to 2 of these wolves. Let me see if they get any fire damage.
This is a 2-part strategy. 1, light the wolves on fire. 2, big smoke signal might attract whoever the hell you guys are waiting on, because apparently you're okay with just staying here and getting mauled.
One of them manages to get out of the way, the other one does not. And so he will take that fire damage.
I'm not okay with staying here getting mauled. I just can't get Mel to move. She's too oily.
Mel's a little stubborn. We learned it from Centurion. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn, Ember?
Let's be honest, she learned it from every single one of us.
True, she learned it from the party.
Yeah, no, there's not one of our party members that isn't stubborn in some way, shape, or form.
Anything else you'd like to do on your turn, Ember? Assuming that's a no. Jeff, it is your turn.
Woo.
You guys are crazy. She don't want to move. I ain't gonna let these wolves stay here and fight us. We don't want to die by all these wolves. Let's catch them on fire.
See, this guy knows what's up.
We're doing fire breath. I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure a lot of things out, I guess. Anyways, We are trying. I'm trying to get as many as I can. And now I'm behind the wolf. As many as I can here with a 10-foot cone. So I think I might be able to get 3, or maybe even 4.
I think it'll only be the 3 because it's the last two at the bottom are going to be just out of range. But you will get 3.
I just
which
didn't
is
know if
pretty
they
nice.
were stacked up on the tree or not. So with that, okay.
No.
All right.
They're close, but no.
DC of 12 dexterity.
A 6, 5, and 11. Woohoo!
Big fail.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Roll that damage.
I am just
21.
imagining Calatrus just flapping her wings, hovering above these flames, like the flames glinting in her eyes. The soulless
You said,
expression on her face.
21.
And yeah, my fire regained when we were flying earlier. My fire breath.
Perfect. So, Jeff, as you exhale and breathe out this cone of flames, it almost looks like it catches to the fire that Ember had left and almost amplifies your cone.
Yeah, team kill.
And
Combo!
you take out 3 of them
Sweet.
Yeah.
as their bodies
That
burn
was-
to a crisp.
Nice. That was, I think, 25 feet. So now, since they don't have opportunity attacks because they're dead, I will fly. Why can't I see how far this is? I'm just going to move again. 20. We'll do 20. Okay. That's 40 feet.
Perfect. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Nope.
Awesome. Ballard is
It's
your
up to you, Scottish one.
Woohoo! I mean, hell yeah.
Kill them.
Let's see, how far can I go? I guess I'll go to the nearest one. Since this cone can only go 10 feet, then I'm safe to hit this guy.
Yep. Mm-mm.
Cool. Alright, then I'm just gonna try to hit him with my little sword. It's a little sword.
Swing, swing.
This is seriously why
No.
this dice is usually so good. Never mind.
borrow
That's a
mine?
nat 1.
No.
Balance of
I
probability.
think-
Balance of
Yeah,
probability.
that's a mercy dice. Only use that for mercy, I think.
True,
I'll
that
switch
must be
to a
what it is.
set. I'll switch to my red
You
set.
get. I don't think you get
That's
any
not
type of.
funny.
Well,
Guys, I
Actually, not.
I don't think that's how dice work.
I
No, that's
tried
how
to
dice-
help. I don't think
That's
there's anything else
exactly
I
how
can
they
do.
work.
Next
Ah,
person.
it's
You
fine.
get
This just means next
attack.
session you're gonna have the best luck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn, Ballard?
I don't think so.
Thought so.
Perfect. Ballard, as you were swinging your sword, you actually see this wolf lean his head back and let out this loud howl.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
And you will see
Hmm.
emerging from the trees
And disappearing again.
Hold on.
Not more
Wrong.
wolves, not more
Wrong game.
wolves.
You guys didn't tell me Sidious was a werewolf.
Sidious.
He's not. He's a were-rabbit.
Oh no.
I think Sidious is a Sith, actually.
I'm pretty sure I said the wrong name. I don't know who this guy
Yeah,
is.
you said the
again.
wrong name, darling.
Nah,
What's
I'm
the name?
teasing. I'm teasing. Centurion.
Centurion is a were-rabbit?
No, just
Technically,
Wallace
yeah.
and Gromit.
Because here's the thing. He's a rabbit, but he also transforms into another rabbit. So technically, he is a were-rabbit.
I think that's
He's
called a
about to
rabbit
kill us.
squared or rabbit cubed.
I
All right,
don't
the
know
actual token's
science.
not loading right, but it will fix it next.
Yeah.
That's
Goody.
a little scary. Oh my gosh.
There's 2 of them?
I see 3.
There's
we
3
just,
of
like-
them.
Oh, yeah, I zoomed out.
Oh, I guess if it's 3, then it's probably not parents.
Is that an
Maybe-
owl bear?
3
Uncle.
of these wolves. However, these wolves are significantly larger and look more ferocious in nature.
How are
Like-
we
like
creatures
dire
supposed
wolves.
to defeat that?
We'll
Right.
find out next session.
Break Mel's
Woo.
spell.
Well, that was fun. It
was.
was fun playing as
Yeah.
our pet.
It's so different.
Stubborn child, a stubborn pet, and I'm just gonna sit here and think,
Yeah.
why?
Sorry, not all of us have the luxury of dying and then coming back to life, so it's probably that.
I have no. I'll put it this way: it's not painless, and that's not a guaranteed comeback.
Mel is being quite stubborn. But again, she learned
Crazy.
from us.
Thanks you guys for having me as a guest.
Yeah.
Having fun.
It
Yo.
was awesome having you.
I love Jeff the Dragon.
is awesome.
He's so
Thank you.
cute.
Thank
Jeff is
you.
good.
I'm excited to see what you guys get up to next session.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
Nothing good.
That will be the end of the one shot, though. Next session for sure.
Darn.
I know.
We're in a lot of-
Right.
We're in Barney,
When-
guys.
What if we
When is the
really squeeze out this fight with these wolves?
I know that's what you're trying to do. No.
Ooh, you could really try?
Not really.
Aren't you down to like
I don't
half
think
a
so.
hit point?
You could
Yeah, I got
reason
2
with
pits
the
here who
wolves.
are really close to dying.
Yeah, I am 1 hit away from dying. 5
I
points.
don't
That's
have a
all.
way to heal.
That's all that's in the tank.
Yeah, unfortunately, we do not have very many hit points, nor any way to regain them.
Yeah,
No.
Until I
Mel to wake up and heal
Can we
it.
Until I
see
evolve or
Dew on the
something?
grass?
I am
You
hoping.
can.
I am hoping that Mel has something in store for us. But that's, a lot of hope.
You want to try one of Mel's
Hopefully-
a lot
potions?
of hope
You know,
Yeah,
Dave,
That's a lot of hope for a girl
Centurion.
whose first instinct after turning into a bird was to run away.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm sorry, you're a bird. Would you like to stay caged?
Okay, caged and safe is better than free and being.
Mm-hmm. This
There's
is why you're a
also-
phoenix. I could see that now.
There's
It's
also a
really
difference
fun.
between roaming free and running directly into the maws of wolves to get mauled.
Calidris, you get to say nothing. Your owner's the one that started this mess. You
You
get
get-
to say you have -1 in this conversation. Huh?
Specifically tell her not to go running off. And
Yeah,
what she
because
did-
that was gonna do it. Let me just tell her.
Yeah, no, my
not fly
report,
away.
like,
Okay,
yeah, my
all right,
report
yeah.
to like the
And
party
no,
when we
really
get back is
free.
gonna be like, yeah, all of this was completely Sid's fault. It's gonna lay the
She
blame
also
completely at his feet.
believes in her. Maybe you should try believing in her.
You don't.
No, you should have known better. Yeah, Sidian
Just-
polymorphed Mel into a
Yeah.
bird as a way of distracting her from having a serious adult conversation.
And Calidris
And in doing
belongs
so-
to Sidian.
Doing so, poof, she took off.
Which is-
No
Which
hesitation.
is also just a hilarious thing because didn't you literally have a horrible dream from Arthur about what happens to Mel if you continue like this?
I don't care what Arthur thinks. I don't care what Arthur thinks.
Well, see,
Yeah, I don't go with
out of
anything.
both twins, so far only one of them has seen really closely what they could become. The other and was scolded by their deity, whereas Sid was not. So
It's also Arthur's headcanon of what might happen.
Mhm.
Look, in that vision, the unfortunate part was Sid was unfortunately winning, so I don't think he would see anything that happened there as a bad thing. He had an army of people with him that, kind of shows him.
Wasn't it Mercy that, like...
No, Mercy had the robot army.
Yeah.
You had an army of actual people
I
that, like, chose to follow you for some reason.
For some
for
reason.
some reason.
because
poor
he's
Sidian, he gets
he's
so
the last
much
trope they've-
smack.
But he's okay. He gets so much shit because he throws it around. We would not be in this situation if he did not polymorph her.
Let's be honest,
Still
Mel
fun.
is probably going to run away to try and find Centurion anyway. Hey,
You know what?
Maybe Centurion shouldn't run off and not give any explanation. to any
Don't
people
try
who
and
care
pass the
about him.
buck. Don't try and pass the buck, okay? No. Because I'm willing to bet you're probably right. She probably would have still tried to go look after him. However, being on foot, we probably would have caught up with her way before this fucking battle.
Apparently she has super speed, even in her tiefling form. So
Yeah, I'm surprised no one's asked about that yet. At least not asking
in the middle of
Does she
battle
have 7
dying.
league boots?
No one's asking
Well,
about her
I'm-
speed,
I mean,
about this.
I'm
Why she
assuming
saw that she had to be
she's,
here.
like... Here's the
I
thing.
can't
She's
talk.
desperate enough to find her, like, Centurion that I'm assuming she's already made a warlock deal with who knows what, and has, been trained in that to some degree.
I'm actually
money-
imagining like that was an eldritch blast. That was divine. What was that?
Yeah.
That was like
Yeah.
guiding bolts. And
Radiant.
then
Possibly
he
divine.
realizes, oh my god, I have a worshiper. What the fuck do I do?
Good
No,
question.
my money is on a Warlock Pact Eldritch Fiend, and it's with the captain.
Oh.
Why Eldritch Fiend?
Maybe it's a divine warlock.
I like all these
Yeah,
theories. They make me happy, guys.
I seriously doubt it. I doubt it highly.
TBD.
There's a checklist for like the certain divine warlocks. Like, don't feel like this would work. Faye is a strong contender, and he knows like their wild card in this one.
Well, guys, I am going to hop off here. This was fun. Look forward to finishing
Thanks
this
for hosting.
next week.
Thanks for the questions. Sorry you didn't ask more questions while we're trying to
No,
get
no,
her
no,
out
I
of
am-
danger.
I am excited for what you guys are going to discuss after this fight is over. I think it'll be interesting.
Thank you
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
finding a way to incorporate my little dragon without Heidi knowing.
It was super fun.
I love Jeff. He is
Yeah.
amazing. And I'm glad he's now
Yeah,
part of this
yeah.
world.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Death the Dragon, the familiar of unknown druid of the forest.
Yep.
He is
Okay.
wood smart.
I am logging
Good
off
night.
here. You guys have a good night.
Take care.
Yeah,
Sleep
everybody.
well, everybody.